Good morning, children. Today we will discuss about chapter 17. Chapter 17 includes fundamental rights, fundamental duties, directive principles of state policy, and secularism. So we will discuss one by one. So let us first discuss about fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are the basic rights which are an essential element of every democratic country. These rights are the rights which cannot be violated. Indian Constitution provides 6 fundamental rights to its citizens. And the 6 rights are right to equality, right against exploitation, cultural and educational rights, right to freedom of religion, and right to constitutional remedies. Right to property was also a fundamental right, but it was removed by 44th Amendment of 1978. Right to equality means all are equal before the law. There is prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. There won't be any untouchability. No titles will be given to anyone specifically. Equality of opportunities to be there in matters of public employment. Right to freedom means freedom of speech and expression. You can assemble peacefully without arms. You can form association throughout the territory of India. We can move freely. We can settle down in any part of the country. We can practice and profess any occupation. And it also includes protection in respect of conviction for an offense. It means if somebody has committed any offense also, the law will protect the person until his offense is proved. There is protection of life and personal liberty. Then there should not be any arbitrary arrest. Arbitrary way में गलत तरीके से arrest नहीं हो सकता. There is a right to education also. Prohibition of traffic in human beings. It comes under right against exploitation. Then beggar, forcefully किसी को काम करवाना without payment. Then prohibition of employment of children below 14 years of age. छोटे बच्चों को factories में काम नहीं करवा सकते. So all this comes under right against exploitation. One more new right was given, that was right to information. It was given to people of India in 2005. Now right to freedom of religion. Under this, anyone can seek any religion, can practice and profess any religion, and can manage any religious institutions. State will not collect any tax on religion. There should not be any religious instruction in government schools or government aided schools and colleges. Under cultural and educational rights, all can preserve, maintain and promote their own culture and language. Specifically, minorities are given assistance by the state to run their educational institutions and to preserve their culture. The last one is right to constitutional remedies. One can approach court if his rights are violated. There are 5 types of writs like habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, quo warranto and certiorari. These writs are issued by Supreme Court to ensure the rights of citizens. In case a fundamental right is violated, one can move to the court of law and seek justice. But there are certain restrictions on fundamental rights. These rights are not absolute. If the country is suffering from some infectious diseases like at present corona is there, then freedom of movement can be restricted as the government imposes that there would be the city or in the whole country, lockdown was there. So if the country suffers from some infectious disease, then the government has the right to restrict the movement of people. Then In the name of freedom of practicing any profession, no one can practice gambling, smuggling, hoarding, or any other profession which is injurious to the society. Nobody can claim to be a doctor or lawyer unless he or she is having a degree or qualification. Freedom of expression doesn't mean that you will disturb the public peace or harmony or instigate communal violence. So these are some of the aspects in which there is restriction to fundamental rights. So we have completed the topic fundamental rights. The fundamental duties were included in Indian Constitution in 1976 by 42nd Amendment. Originally there were 10 fundamental duties, but one more fundamental duty was added in the year 2002. So at present there are 11 fundamental duties. Now let us see what are our basic duties or fundamental duties towards our country. The first one is to abide by the Constitution, to respect the national flag, to respect the national symbols, to respect the national songs. So that is our foremost duty. Second one, to cherish the ideals which inspired our freedom struggle, to respect the ideals which inspired our freedom struggle. Third, to uphold and protect the sovereignty of the country, independence of the country, unity of the country, to maintain unity of the country, to maintain integrity of the country. Fourth, to defend our country whenever it is required, to give your services to the country whenever the country requires your service. So it is your duty to protect, to defend your country. To promote harmony or spirit of brotherhood among people. To preserve the rich cultural heritage of the country, to protect the natural environment of the country, to develop a scientific temper. It means what? You should not accept everything blindly. So you should accept those things which have scientific base, which you should develop a logical reasoning of calculating things. Then to protect public property, this is very important. It is our foremost duty to protect public property. To strive for excellence, this is the 10th one. To strive for excellence in all the fields. हमें ह्यूमन रिसोर्स को बढ़ाना है, तो हमें जो भी काम करना है उसमें हमें एक्सेल करना है. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो आवर ड्यूटी. ऐसा नहीं है कि वी विल वेस्ट द ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज एंड वी विल बी a liability for the country instead of being an asset. The last one, the 11th fundamental duty, which was added by 86th amendment. 42nd amendment में fundamental duties जुड़ा, लेकिन जो 11th वाला fundamental duty है that was added by 86th amendment in the year 2002. इसके तहत क्या include किया गया? All the parents have to give their children basic education. Primary education हर बच्चे का अधिकार है. Every child has to get fundamental education, that is the basic education. A child in the age group of 6 to 14 should get basic education. So these are the fundamental duties.